Chaz Bryant up here at the beautiful Hickory High School, coincidentally located in the city of Hickory. You guys did not know that, did you? Well, yeah, it's Travis T-Rav Varner. You got Anthony.
No nickname.
No nickname. We just covered a beautiful night of young 2014 North Carolina State Olympic qualifying here, the boxing tournament up here. It was a great tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was a great night. I saw a lot of talent from a lot of young kids, 9-year-olds with more skill than some of the guys I see stepping in the cage at 30 years old.
They are ferocious at 9 years old. Trev, so I'm pretty sure you enjoyed this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I saw, was it two standing TKO finishes?
Yeah.
I saw some 9-year-olds try to kill each other.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a night of crazy young people.
Of underage face punching.
Yeah. And who would imagine? But the face punching portion.
No cops got called.
No, none. But the face punching will now come in form of U.S. freedom fighter. I believe it's face kicks. 18.
Maybe face elbows.
You keep jumping all over my lead when I'm trying to talk about freedom fighter coming up.
You're getting me excited about face punches and face knees.
Okay. Well, you're excited. Which fight are you most excited about on the amateur side of the card on Saturday?
Marcus Littleman Levester and Josh Jabberwocky Smith. Dynamite, explosive fighters. I honestly don't know what I'm about to see. I don't. I could honestly see TNT explode in the cage, and you could tell me it was the fight, and I would believe you.
Marcus Levester comes in at 9-7, and Josh Smith comes at 4-0. So these two guys are experienced inside the cage. They got a lot of experience up here on in the mountainside, down on the coast. So that's going to be a pretty exciting fight to watch.
Intense. I believe both of them are champions too within different promotions.
I think one of them might be the KOJ champion up there, the King of Jacksonville, and one of them might have actually had maybe actually a freedom fighter belt at one time.
They've both fought for USFFC multiple times, and they both have very similar styles of fighting. So it's kind of hard to tell them apart sometimes.
I think Josh Smith's dancing sets them very far apart.
And a lot of dancing will happen between Jason Fagler and Michael Torres. You like how I just transitioned into that one right there? Tell us a little bit about that one, because you're really.
I am very interested in seeing this fight. You're talking like two of the toughest guys, like at 135, 125 range. They could probably fight in either weight class and still be dominant. They're out here. They're finishing people you don't think can be finished. They are taking belts that no one should have, and it's. I just don't know what's going to happen here. I think both guys could easily go pro. They both have enough fights, and they would do very well on a pro circuit as they are now. But they have decided to give it to us for a belt at the Freedom Fighter Championships, and I'm very excited to see it.
And we'll see what happens with Michael Torres. I believe this might be one of his last few amateur fights before he makes the jump up to pro. Torres fights down there at Body Quest MMA down there, and it's either Ranlow or Gastonia. I don't know where the actual boundary line of the two lies, but it might be in Ranlow. They keep saying Gastonia. I think they're liars.
They claim Gastonia.
That's the thing. They claim it. But I think there's going to be about 14 fights on this card coming up on the 26th. There's going to have the half of amateur fights. Then you're going to have a nice monster concert with, I think, a
50-watt freight train.
50-watt freight train. Thank you for saying.
I think Skillet is also going to be there.
Skillet's going to be the last. Yeah, the last.
Headlining band, I believe.
Yeah, but they're going to play after the pro fight. And speaking of the pro fight, oh yeah, you liked how I did that, didn't you?
Pro fights?
Yes. Pro fight.
USFFC has pro fights?
Yes, and you keep getting out of frame in my camera shot, and that hat toss would look great. And I'm not redoing this, so I'm just going to keep going.
You know how much easier it came off with the lack of hair?
Oh, man.
I love you. I'm sorry.
My weekly haircut.
Jeez. Well, that's... After he just insulted you like that,
who take a terrorist joke at me? So
who are you? Who are you?
After? It's okay, baka laka daka.
There we go.
Travis, who do you have? I'm going to give you the honor of talking about whatever pro fight you want to talk about right now. After that.
Oh my God, I honestly don't know what to expect. This Keith Richardson and Adam Townsend fight is really, I don't know what to expect. I took the ISKA state title in Tennessee right after Townsend had it. I've had the honor of watching his career. He is a very strong fighter, a good wrestler, and really likes to pound on your face. And Keith is very much the same way. And both were built about the same. I think they're about the same height. And really,
Very short.
Very short.
Common opponent in Nathan Landwehr too.
And I believe Dewan Owens might be another common opponent.
I believe both of those fights with Dewan and Landwehr actually went very similar for both Keith and Adam.
Yeah. I think Dewan won his. Keith won, beat Dewan. Landwehr, of course, is one of Keith's last 2 losses he's had. Keith's right now on a 2-fight losing streak, something he's never had. Adam Townsend, I believe, right now is on a 1-loss fight. I don't want to say fight streak, but he's had 1 loss so far. And I think it was to Landwehr his last fight.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. Since he sort of stole your thunder with the pro card, what do you want to talk about? You know, the weather going on right now, or you got another fight inside your head?
There's another one on the amateur card.
Oh, you're jumping back to amateur.
I'm sorry.
The young man got you frazzled.
This douche. The Brandon Barrett and Tony Rogers fight is going to be crazy. Both guys coming down to they're going down to 155, right? I believe so. Yet they both held titles and won a lot of fights at 170 and above. And Brandon Barrett is such an intense guy. I follow him on Facebook, and every day it is something about, I'm going to murder you. I am going to beat your face into a puddle of what used to be a face. And I'm like, wow, this guy's pretty intense. I lack that motivation.
Take some chai tea, buddy.
I read his, and I want to go work out. People should follow him on Facebook.
He complimented my guns last time. Right now, Brandon Barrett's had a 4 streak of winning.
Yeah, he hasn't lost a fight.
He hasn't lost a fight. I believe last time our Tony Rogers right now just picked up, I believe about 3 weeks ago, the Fight Lab title belt. So he's the holder of that. He wants to go after, I guess, a second pair of nice jewelry, hardware, wardrobe, belt.
Can't get enough gold, right?
No, because he's greedy.
Okay, all right. King Midas over here. I think that's going to just be a really interesting fight. I always enjoy seeing Tony Rogers striking, put it into perspective for a lot of people. He's a lot of head movement, a lot of in and out, and a lot of great angles and feints from him. And I got to wonder how this fight's going to be, since Brandon Barrett's also a bit of a kickboxer himself. I think it's going to be a very exciting fight, one of the best ones on the amateur card.
All right, well, since you stole your thunder in the pro fights, you're greedy, taking up the Townsend and Richardson fight. I'm just going to go ahead and...
I feel like this guy's negotiating a trade for an Indian and a Pilgrim right now.
More than likely, something like that. Just get you both out of my face. And we'll see you on the 26th up at U.S. Freedom Fighter up there in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It will be a great show. These guys will be somewhere in the building talking extensively about nonsense and punching in the face and kicks. And it'll be a good fight. Hopefully you guys will join us up there. I'm Chaz Bryant, along with Anthony Wyatt. Travis T-Rav Varner, who has lost his hat. Make sure one of the kids doesn't pick it up. And then we'll see you up there. See you, folks.